Now, your SkyWarn 13 weather forecast.
Well, after a seasonable day in the Chippewa Valley, we do have some changes to talk about here in the short term, some of which are going to be arriving as soon as tonight. We are out ahead of a storm system that is well off to our west here at the moment. But later this evening, we're going to start to see our winds more so shifting out of the south and southeast. What does that mean for us here locally? Well, that's going to bring a push of warm and moist air up from the south and west, and therefore temperatures tomorrow going to be running near to even a few degrees above average. Again, that is going to come with an increase in moisture, so you can expect that humidity to return. We'll see dew points back into the low and mid 60s. Meanwhile, later on tomorrow, we are tracking the potential of a few strong to even severe thunderstorms. Timing's a little murky right now. Some of the forecast models are struggling whether we're even going to see the severe threat or not. A lot of this is going to be contingent on what happens tomorrow morning. If there's more clouds around and even some showers and storms, and there's very little time for the atmosphere to destabilize once again, that severe threat will be lower and vice versa. So that's something we're going to have to continue to keep an eye on here. Otherwise, once we do get behind this system, it does look like the work week is going to wrap up on a dry note. And speaking of which, throughout the day, we've been dry all across western Wisconsin. Our visible satellite showing quite a bed of cumulus clouds sitting overhead, but of course that is mixing with plenty of sunshine. That's exactly what we're seeing out there at the Northern Wisconsin State Fairgrounds. From our Nicolay Bank Skycam, the current temperature in Chippewa Falls at 79 degrees. We have a light westerly wind, dew points near that 60-degree mark, and our pressure at 29.96 inches. Statewide, we've got temperatures anywhere from the 70s to right around 80. We're at 80 in Wisconsin Rapids, 76 in Wausau, 81 degrees in La Crosse, 80 right here in Eau Claire. And as we do take this view out just a bit further, you can see that air mass that's heading our direction tomorrow. Out across the Great Plains, that's where we've got temperatures well into the 80s, even a few spots right around that 90-degree mark. I don't think we're going to hit the 90s here in western Wisconsin, but of course, the mid to upper 80s are certainly attainable. And as we do look at our satellite and radar picture, here's the next storm system right here. This cold front is going to be key to those showers and storms, especially later on tomorrow. This is going to be gradually sliding eastward here for the next 24 hours. But for tonight, looks like we are going to stay dry. We'll have just a few clouds in the sky. Otherwise, tomorrow morning, this particular forecast model tries to indicate that, yes, we could see a few scattered showers. Whether that actually happens, I'm not completely sure. There's quite a bit of disagreement. So do expect that chance of a couple scattered showers and storms during the morning hours. And then we do get into some sunshine towards the afternoon. And right now, I think 4 p.m. to 12 a.m. tomorrow night would be our timing for any severe threat. Here's that cluster of scattered showers and storms, and then those clear out. And by Thursday, overall, it looks like the day is going to be dry. We'll have sun and clouds, just a very small chance of a stray shower. With that severe risk tomorrow, the Storm Prediction Center has outlined all of western Wisconsin in a level 2 slight risk for severe weather. Main threats do look to be damaging winds and large hail, but the severe risk is the tornado risk rather is non-zero. So we'll be watching that closely. 85 for your high. We cool it back to around 76 on Thursday, and then we are back into the 80s through the weekend and toasty start to next week.
Yeah, pretty much warm that whole stretch.
Yeah, finally getting that full July experience.
All right, thanks, Derek. Yep. The latest in entertainment news.